Hey everybody, Brian D here. I actually just got finished with doing a stream over on Twitch where we were doing a ton of Mewtwo Raids. They're tough. They're really hard. And I wanted to come on here and just share a couple tips with you guys. I think these are going to be most helpful for people that are probably doing it with maybe like one friend and some randoms, or maybe you're going in from streams and doing it. So here are some builds that I think will be really good for you. As far as which Pokemon to use, it's Mew. Just don't use anything else. Just use Mew and you'll be fine. Trust me. Mew gets a huge stat boost, as well as an even bigger stat boost to its HP. So for the Mew that I used a Ghost Tera Mew that had Swords Dance, Struggle Bug, Shadow Claw, and Iron Defense. I used 252 attack EVs, 252 special defense EVs with a Adamant Nature, and I ran a Razor Claw. So I was going for total crits for throughout like the mid and late game. Basically, the strategy that you're going to want to use is early game, you want at least one person to be setting up a light screen. It could be you. It could be a teammate. You guys probably want to work that out amongst yourselves. If you're doing it with randoms, I recommend bringing light screen. And if multiple people use it, it is what it is. But it'll save you for sure. You're going to want to immediately focus on getting Mewtwo's special attack down. Use Struggle Bug, use Snarl, use any other moves that lower special attack, and just drop it as much as you can because it hits like a truck. He really does. Like, even with Mew being a psychic type, Psyshock still does half of your HP at least out of the gate. So you want to lower that special attack as much as possible. I run Iron Defense on my Mew, so that helps with the Psyshock damage because it targets my special or my physical defense rather than special defense. So Iron Defense definitely helps there. After using one Iron Defense, Mewtwo generally starts going for like Ice Beam on you until your stats get wiped or his get wiped, and like, you know, it's just kind of go with the flow, you know? Your strategy should be starting with getting Mewtwo's special attack as low as possible. Yeah, so some people are probably going to be wondering, why are you not using like Nasty Plot with Acid Spray and some other strats? So Mewtwo, because it has Calm Mind, is constantly going to be having +1 special defense, +1 special attack. At least with Struggle Bug and Snarl, like, your team can kind of keep that down. Having to also add in Acid Spray with an uncoordinated team could be tough. It's definitely possible, but I personally wouldn't risk it. Personally, I've been finding a lot of success with Swords Dance and Shadow Claw, just going for those crits. Once, you know, you're in like you get like Mewtwo down to probably about like, you don't really deal damage early on, but you get him really weak as far as his stats. And then probably when you're about like a quarter of the way through the time, that's when you should definitely be getting your Swords Dances in. Like, if you're not already Swords Danced up at +6 and ready to Shadow Claw, or if you want to run like a Bug Terra with Leech Life, that's totally good too. Some other strats, and honestly some very slept on strategies so far, I would say Mud Slap. Mud Slap is very, very good. A couple Mud Slaps in and Mewtwo starts missing everything. It actually gets so bad that the AI goes for Aura Sphere against a Ghost Tera Mew when I'm already Terastallized as a Ghost type. So something to keep in mind. I would definitely recommend running Mud Slap. Unfortunately, you only get 4 moves, right? So you're gonna have to decide, okay, do I want to run, you know, something to help with lowering its special attack, or something with lowering its accuracy? Do I want to run something like Light Screen or something like Pollen Puff to heal my team, or Life Dew is probably even better. Overall, though, some good moves in general. Struggle Bug / Snarl. I recommend Struggle Bug because it's 100% accurate. Snarl's 95. Iron Defense helps reduce damage from Psyshock. It's good. Swords Dance, it's obvious. Light Screen, also obvious. Mud Slap, like I said. Other moves that are actually very good for this. Electric Terrain. And the reason being is that Mewtwo is Resto Chesto. So as soon as his shields break, boom, he activates Rest, he heals to full, and wakes up with his Chesto Berry. With Electric Terrain active, however, if you time it just right, if you have it active maybe a turn or two before you guys break the shields, Mewtwo cannot use Rest. And he won't try to use Rest for the rest of the raid. So it's huge. You don't have to deal with him healing. You just get to, you know, take it from where it is, from the halfway point, and just have at him for the rest of the time. Also, I just want to say, I honestly only recommend doing this raid once, maybe like 2 or 3 times at most. The rewards from it are okay, but for the effort that you're gonna have to put in, if you're doing this with randoms, it's not worth it. Versus the first time reward is amazing. After that, it's a toss-up. It depends what you're looking for. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, definitely leave a like. Let me know what you thought about the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow, or I guess today, Friday, the 1st. and we're doing more Mewtwo raids. So if you want to get a Mewtwo, come through. We'll help you. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.